Okay, so you're wondering if that person that you love so much, who seems to be incapable of loving you, will ever love you. If that person is a narcissist, then I'm going to break it to you. The answer is no. It does not matter who that person is in your life, how they are related to you, how they should love you. The person will never love you if they have narcissistic personality disorder. But I'm not an expert, okay? I'm not a licensed therapist. So we're going to turn to Kati Morton, who is a licensed therapist here on YouTube, has her own channel, and she's going to give us a definition of what a narcissist really is.
Narcissism is a personality disorder characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy for others, and a need for admiration and attention. Narcissists may engage in a range of behaviors that reflect this, including grandiosity, sense of entitlement, and a tendency to manipulate and exploit others for their own benefit.
Is that descriptive of the person that you are dealing with or hoping to return the same love that you constantly give out to the individual? If so, then again, that person will never be able to love you as long as they have that disorder and they are allowing that disorder to control them and control their thoughts and their ideas and their actions. People who love other people help them out. That is the bottom line. Love is not a feeling. Love is an action. It is what you do. When you look at the Bible tells us what the definition of love is. It says love is patient, it is kind, it is not self-seeking, it is not rude, it does not keep records of wrongs, it is long-suffering, it rejoices in the truth, it always hopes, it always perseveres, it never fails. So these are the things that love does. Love is always doing something for the person that it loves. Nowhere in that definition did it say anything about harming anybody, tearing down anyone, making them feel embarrassed, making them feel ashamed, making them feel fearful, stressing them out, causing them anxiety. These things are not love. So if there is an individual in your life who is causing these kinds of things to show up in you when you're in their presence, making you feel depressed, making you feel rejected, making you feel as if a dark cloud has just enveloped you when you see their name appear on your phone, then know that that person is not at all in any position to love you. We have to be honest with ourselves. When we continue to deal with people who are toxic, people who don't have love for us, or who do not have the capacity to love anybody, we continue to allow people to harm us. And it isn't just about the emotions, because our emotions are connected to even our physical body. Think about it. When you feel anxiety, what usually happens? You feel nervous, your heart races, you begin to lose even your appetite. So it's just a feeling because it comes from your mind, a thought, a fear of something bad might happen. And so then this feeling gets so large and so big that it begins to affect you physically. Again, your heart beats faster, you begin to sweat, your hands get clammy. Even your speech might be altered in some type of way because of a feeling. Love does not do that. When you come into the presence of someone who loves you, you feel safe. You can be yourself. You feel like you are able to open up. You feel like you're there and that person is going to help you. They're going to leave you in a state where you are better than you were before you were with that person. You understand what I'm saying to you? So we have to make a decision about what we're going to do. Are we going to continue to put ourselves in situations where we're around people who are causing our bodies to react in a way that is negative? Or are we going to cut off those kinds of people and surround ourselves with people who really love us? It is up to us, because no one is forcing us to stay in a toxic relationship. And I know that it can be hard, it can be difficult, especially if that person is related to you or you've married someone. Because in your mind, at some point in time or throughout that relationship, you felt what you thought was love. You know, they showed you attention, maybe bought you gifts, or helped you out in some way, got you out of some kind of trouble or something like that. But anytime a person who is toxic does these things, they always do it with the thought in mind that you have to repay them some kind of way. So they're not even doing it because they love you or they want to help you. They're doing it because they want to help themselves. So they could bring up that situation and say to you, remember the time when you needed that $50 and I gave it to you? I need you to do this for me. Just know that they're not doing it because they really want to help you out. So it's up to us. We have to say, no, we're not going to put up with this. This is not something that I want in my life. No, thank you. And again, it can be hard when it's someone who should love you, because you know from watching maybe TV or other people's relationship how a parent should treat their child, or how a spouse should treat his or her spouse. You know, how a husband should treat a wife, or how a wife should treat a husband. How children should treat their parents. We know these things, and it's like we expect it, and it's like it must be in them somewhere because you're a parent, so this is what parents do. But not all parents are able to do it. Not all spouses are able to. They just don't have it in them. So I just want you to know today, be comforted by this fact. It isn't you, it's them. Even if they seem to show other people love or affection or attention, that does not mean that they really love them, because they might just have them around because they like them for one reason or another. But the moment that that person who seems to be able to catch the attention and the affection of the narcissist begins to do anything contrary to what the narcissist desires, then they become a target as well. Narcissistic people and toxic people are not loyal to anybody. So do not take it personally. It is not you, it is them. And they are never in a narcissistic state ever going to be able to show you the love that you continuously, consistently show them. So I want you to make a decision today, because the choice is yours ultimately. Are you going to continue on with this person in this relationship in this way, continuing to get hurt, continuing to get embarrassed, to continuing to be made to feel ashamed? Or are you going to protect yourself and get away from that person as much as you possibly can? It's up to us, because now you have the answer. The answer is no. It's not going to happen. They're not going to love you because they can't. And again, it's not just you. Narcissists can't love anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care how they post on social media, how much they love someone, how much they talk about somebody who they love so much. They're lying. They don't. So, with that said, that's all that I have to say. And I hope this video helped you make a decision to do what's best for you so that you can heal, get well, and be whole. In Jesus' name, God bless you and take care. Bye.